Hey Sharon, it's Nika here. I'm recording a video to show you how you can navigate around your website. Now, to log into your website is easy. You just go to sacredreset.com and then /WP-admin. That's the same with every WordPress site you log in. It's always WP-admin at the end of the domain name. So you just hit enter. You can also bookmark that. I would suggest you bookmark that so you can find it easily, maybe in your bookmark toolbar. I'm using a password manager, so I don't have to remember logins. It makes it a lot easier. It's called LastPass. You can get it from lastpass.com. Now, this is called the dashboard. You can see here, this is highlighted, so this is the dashboard view. You don't actually need some of these... we don't need news, activity at a glance, we can leave that. So we just get rid of that, so you don't have all this information here. This is basically just at the glance showing you how many posts you have, how many pages are published, how many comments you have, and what WordPress theme you're running. Now the theme is actually incorrect because your theme is powered by Thrive, which is a pro theme that I purchased. So you're having your license through me and you don't have to pay anything for that. You just can't change your theme. Otherwise, it's going to mess up all of your formatting. So don't ever change your theme. Don't touch that. So really what you need to do here is when you log in, you always will see the dashboard. And depending how many pages you have and posts, this will change. This is just a quick menu to get to the areas. But the easiest way to navigate is on the left-hand side through these columns. So if you want to update your blog posts and write a new blog, you click on posts or blogs, okay? These are the 3 posts that are published. And when you hover over each of these, you will see a little menu pop up underneath. You can edit it. You can quickly edit it, which doesn't really do anything unless you know what you're doing. You can duplicate it, but you don't want to do that. Or you edit with Thrive Architect. Now, I want to mention here that Thrive Architect doesn't power your blogs because it doesn't do that. Your blogs are powered by the normal WordPress editor. So if you want to edit your blog post, you just click Edit. You hover over each one. You click Edit. And it'll load with the new screen. And you basically go down, you scroll down, and you see your editor. What you see is what you get. It's called the WYSIWYG editor. What you see is what you get, WYSIWYG. So here's the text. You want to update the text, make it bold, whatever. You can do that. You can just highlight it, like my gift of medical gifted empath. So I just highlight that and go on bold. You could also make it italic. You can add a list, whatever. I wouldn't fart around too much here. This is just to help you when you make a spelling mistake or whatever. The standard category for your blogs is called Sacred Mindset, Sacred Reset. I've also added a category called Mindset, and you can add a new category here if you wanted to. You can also add tags, which are like little keywords, and just click add. And then when you post new posts in a new screen, you can actually choose from the tags. I would just leave all that. This is where you upload your featured image for your blog. I've got the photos from your selection of Pixabay, so always make sure you get the ones that are 1980 wide. And you can just add it. I'll show you how to do that. And you just put your copy here. Now, with your subheadings, you see these subtitles, they are the heading 2. Okay, so remember that, which helps break up your content. And your normal copy is just a paragraph copy size. What I normally do is when I post a new blog, I preview changes in a new tab. It automatically opens that up. So you can actually see on the front end what you're doing and how it looks, okay? So you see your subheadings, your H2 titles are a bit bigger, so it helps with reading. for people who fast scroll and fast read. And your image is at the top here. Make sure your blog titles are short. You don't really want more than 5-6 words here at the most, otherwise they run into a second line and then it looks wonky on the home page. Now we've updated the blog. You just click update here and that publishes the latest version of your blog post. Okay. I've also got a revision cleaner in here. So you don't have thousands of revisions of your old posts and pages. And it does that every week automatically. It will clear out your revisions through the plugin up here. But if you wanted to do it manually, you can just click on this little thing and then you can see that it does its cleaning and it limits the size of the database, okay? So I can also clear the log, so all of that stuff is no longer in there. And that's just weight. Okay. Now, if you want to create a new blog post, you can go hover over here and click add new. And this is where the title goes in. So title goes here. And then in the copy goes down here. And you just type. And then when you're ready, you make sure I want that to go in the mindset category. So, and then I can either save it as a draft, which means it's in there, it saves the content so you can go back to it later. And then when you're ready to publish it, that's when you hit publish. So to add an image, make sure you always set the featured image because it helps with the visual. So you just open that, it opens the image library. You click on this tab here that says upload files. You select files and you'll navigate to your Dropbox or your desktop or wherever you have stored your download file, okay? And then, or you can just drag it in there and it'll upload by itself. And then once it's uploaded, this will become clickable. You just click that to set as featured image and then that image is attached to the post, okay? If you make a mistake and you do something by mistake, see, this has automatically saved it. You just tick the box to the left of the post. It's the same with pages. And you go into trash. So you trash it. And then you go into trash. And you permanently delete. Okay, I don't want any old pages floating around that are not necessary because it's just junk, all right? The media is your media library. This is where all of your images are stored. Okay, you don't really need to do anything with that unless you want to upload a picture to a post and embed it. With the pages, it's the same thing, but pages is something a little bit different. So when you want to edit a page, any of the pages, you need to edit it with the Thrive Architect, not with the normal editing feature, because you won't see them looking nice like they are on the site right now. So what happens when you click one of these? Let's just open up the proof page. It'll open up in a new tab, and then what I will do is I'll go to the proof tab here on the new tab. So I see the front end, what the reader sees, and I see the back end, what I see or you see when you edit. So this is your editing screen. So each of these elements are clickable and adjustable. So if you want to adjust this copy, you just click to the left of whatever. You can highlight, you can overwrite this copy just like you do in a normal Word document, okay? If you want to add a new testimonial, you can just click to the top of any of these testimonials, and then you get a little duplication column. That's not what I want. This one here. You can click this little duplication page, and if I click that and I scroll down, it's duplicated a testimonial. So all I need to change now is the image of the person that I want to write a testimonial about, and change the copy and then click save, and then it will add your other testimonial. But we don't want that, obviously, because you haven't got that yet. Once you're ready to update all of your links, you just click the button, but make sure you don't click inside the button. This is where you edit the text, okay? So you got to click towards the edge of the button, and then on the left-hand side is the button URL link. So make sure it opens in a new tab that is ticked, and just overwrite this URL with your link to your Sacred app, okay? And then when you're done, click save, and it will save the page. And you can also look at how it looks on tablet and mobile. And what I normally do is I click the preview button, so it'll open up in a new tab. I can go and look that it looks okay. Yes, I'm happy with that. So now what we want to do is we want to click this little radial buttons and click exit Thrive Architect. This will now close the editor of that page, and it will actually redirect you to the front end of the page that you just edited. So you're happy with that, so you just click that and close it. Now you're back in the dashboard. This is basically how you edit any of the pages, always with Thrive Architect, okay? I wouldn't mess around with anything else. If you need new pages created or whatever, then you need to hire me to do that for you, or hire somebody else. What I normally do is I duplicate a page and then base my design on that duplicate. But if you don't know what you're doing, then you can mess up your site, and that's not a good thing, okay? So this is basically what you need to know: pages and posts. You know how to edit either of them. You know how to create content, how to hyperlink the buttons, how to update the links. That's really the main thing you need to know. Contact forms, yeah, they're in there. They will redirect to your inbox. You don't need to worry about that. The comments feature you need to check, because new comments have to be approved by you from new people. And it will basically ask you here, it will be like red background. It won't be like this gray background if it's not approved. And then you just click the link here that says approved. At the moment, this is approved, so you don't want to unapprove it. If it's a spam comment, you just hit the little box here and click spam. And then WordPress will know next time that this person is a spam contributor, and will automatically mark them as spam. You can also go into your spam folder, and you can just tick the box at the top, and then if there is spam comments, you can just delete them all in the one go. Okay. What else do you need to know? Plugins. From time to time, these plugins need to be updated. It will give you a little prompt here. You can choose to do that, but sometimes when you update plugins, it might break your WordPress site, so just be careful. If you don't know what you're doing, hire somebody to do it. You don't need to really know anything about this. Here is the Pixel Your Site Facebook code that's been activated. This is your Facebook pixel code. And when you look at the front end of your site, I've installed the Facebook Pixel Helper plugin. It's a Chrome extension. It's a free Chrome extension. You just Google Facebook Pixel Helper Chrome extension and you install it. And when this is a green little check mark, it'll show you that your pixel code is installed on your site. So your site is now tracking all the visitors, and it's site-wide. It's every page of your site, okay? At the bottom here, I have the privacy policy that's in line with the new law, and the disclaimer that you gave me, okay? So these are pages as well. So if you wanted to edit them, you can just open a page on the front end, and when you're logged in, as long as you're logged in, you can click the link here, edit with Thrive Architect. So you can edit pages straight from your browser as long as you're logged in up here, or you can go into your dashboard and go via the pages feature in the column, hover underneath. Okay, and it's the same with blog posts. If you go to your blog, and you click on any of the blocks, just click on the title. You can see here, you can edit that with Thrive Architect, but we don't want that because remember, these are blocks. So these you need to click here, edit post. So whether you do it here or whether you do it from within the dashboard and go via here, it doesn't really matter. Okay, it's just a different way to get to the same section. So this is basically what you need to know about your WordPress site. Okay, the next video will be about MailerLite.